can't stop you. No. On public land. Okay. Yeah. Choice, but it won't be with our blessing.
No, that's fine. Okay, Hello. Just so you know, I've got a drone. I mean, obviously, and I'm going to take it up. Yeah. Get a nice video. No.
Okay.
I'm
gonna need to run. I think I'm going to need to run that by the duty manager.
That's fine. Okay, that's fine. I just wanted to let you know before I do it. I'm going to take it over site, but not off. I'm not going to take off from your land.
Okay.
I'm going to take off from. There's a public footpath.
Okay.
There, so I'm going to take off from there.
Run it by the GC manager.
Yeah, that's fine. Oh yeah.
To ask about a drone flight.
Yeah, I came in to let them know I was going to fly over.
Do you mind just popping outside just have a quick
Yeah.
So we are private land and private property.
Yeah.
So obviously you do need a license to be flying over our site.
Okay.
That is if you're standing on our site and flying over us. If you're obviously stood on public property, so that is right down at the road.
Yeah, well there's a footpath just over there.
So the footpath is also still on
but it's public right away.
It's public right
public
away,
access.
Yeah, so it's public access.
But you can
right away, but it's private land.
But you can fly a drone from public access land.
I'm going to say you shouldn't be because you're still technically on private land when you're doing it. You have to be on public land, so that is the road.
You have to be on public accessible land. So the drone I've got is it's like under 250 grams.
Yeah.
Okay. Don't need a license for that. I've got one, but I don't need one. And I'm not going to be flying it from the land, just the public footpath, and literally just over.
Right.
Okay.
What I'm telling you is what our policy is. That is our policy, and the policy is also that you would then write in for permission to do such footage.
Okay. Which I understand if I'm flying from your land, but if it's from public accessible land.
So National Trust property is private.
It's
open to the public for access.
Yeah.
That includes all of the public bridleways, etc.
But it's a public bridleway. But on the Ordnance Survey map, it's marked as a public bridleway.
Which one was it you were looking to go for?
The one, where's the car park? Just the other, just the other side of the car park.
So.
Literally the other side of the car park.
I think that's still technically. I don't think that is part, unless you've got a map on you to show.
So I have actually. So this one here. So obviously we're here, and it runs down there. Obviously it's got the pink dotted line. Because there is obviously one that side, but obviously that's further away. And obviously I need to be able to see the drone when I'm flying it. Otherwise it's illegal, basically. So, yeah.
So you're looking to just fly it along that pathway?
No, I'll fly it over here, but obviously within only as far as I can see it.
There isn't that much from knowing that footpath very well. There isn't
but
that
once
much
you,
so you mustn't lose sight of
if you go to a certain height, though, obviously you can see a lot better. I have been to the footpath and looked.
Yeah.
So I will be able to fly it from there and get a good view still. But yeah, I just wanted to come and let you know that I was doing it before I did it, because otherwise you'd see a drone and be like.
Yeah, I mean, it's very kind of you to let us know. We do usually ask people to tell us in advance because there is paperwork we usually ask people to sign. Just because there's so many people publicly who are here.
Yeah.
People don't like to be on film.
Okay.
So there's probably going to be upwards of 2,000 people here today.
Yeah. But obviously, I'm not going to be filming people as such, but obviously it is publicly accessible in here, so anybody could be filming on their phones. Do you know what I mean?
What are you intending to use the footage for?
So I usually get nice footage of any landmarks, historic houses, stuff like that, and I just get make it into a cinematic video, pop it online.
Okay, so anything that is including filming on site needs to go through our film department. Before
Okay.
it's published online, that includes YouTube.
But if it's on publicly
Still
accessible
same-
land.
Still same concepts.
But what if, like, say somebody did a video on their phone in here and put it online?
So if someone was to do it for their own personal Instagram to show
Yeah.
to friends, that sort of thing, that's fine. The minute it's an influencer,
But
they
obviously,
always go through our
that's going to
department.
that could get once it's online, it's out there, and it could get shared. And
That is true, but it's usually anyone who comes who's interested in marketing, anyone who's doing it publicly, they do talk to our finance department and our filming, because the chances are if someone finds it, you will be getting an email, and we don't want that to happen to you, because they will ask for payment and for legal.
But
et cetera, et
if I'm
cetera.
doing it from publicly accessible land, like a public footpath, they can't control that.
Again, I think it's still.
I
because
do
we're filming
do
something on
quite
property.
a few
Yeah.
videos, and obviously I know the law.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay. In which case, could we take some details from you about where you're going to be publishing it, so that we can have a look later?
So if somebody's like accepting of me doing it and quite happy and whatever, I'm no problem giving that information. But obviously you've just said that if somebody
It's
finds
just 'cause
it, they'll be in touch with
we're
me.
not specialists, so we.
No,
are told on
I get
property.
that, but obviously I don't
Yeah.
want. I don't.
I mean, this is why we asked for prior.
Yeah, I know.
This rather than just turning up on the day, because we do have to look through, because we are dealing with, as Sarah says, thousands of people on a day-to-day basis who are entitled to their privacy.
But there's no expectation of privacy in a public place.
But you're on private land when you're filming.
But it's publicly
over us.
accessible. Do you see what I mean? Even though it's private land, it's publicly accessible. If they were in their own garden, which is private,
Yeah.
they've got a right to privacy.
But the difference is when we know that somebody's going to be filming, we close off that area so somebody can film. And that includes drone footage. We tend to do it outside of hours when we know that somebody wants to do drone footage. So it minimises the amount of people who would be on site, staff and visitors.
Okay, but if I'm up at a certain distance, you're not really going to see people anyway. Obviously, the point of my video isn't to film people. It's I could film people anyway. Do you know what I mean? I just want the site. That's why I'm here. Yeah, I will try and make sure as best I can not to get anybody. Okay, so we'll be at quite high so that I can still see it, and I literally just want like of the house and stuff from above. Okay.
What we're told on property is that we're supposed to say, can we see your licensing agreement with the National Trust? And if the answer is no, the answer is no.
Okay. I mean, obviously, yeah.
We can't stop you on public land. So it's your choice, but it won't be with our blessing.
No, that's fine. Okay, I mean, if I go now and do it, nobody's going to come and interfere or like.
To be honest, I can't. Just as you're saying, you're on a public footpath. I can't say what another member of the public.
No. I mean, like from
when
your
they're
point of view, not the public, obviously.
And I also, am not going to lie to you, if another member of staff comes along who is not related to us, because we are a very large site.
Well, yeah, I get
To be
that.
completely honest with you, they are quite within their rights also to challenge you in just the way that we are having this conversation now. So you may have to have the same conversation repeatedly, and that's because, as I say, large site, lots of different members of staff doing all sorts of different things.
We don't allow drones for the stock.
Okay.
So
But if it's on public, it's not on site, is it? Do you know what I mean?
As I say, you've asked the question, will you? And I'm.
Yeah.
So where the boundary line is down by the main road. So
Yeah.
you can fly a drone from there.
But obviously,
we will
because there's a
challenge
public
you.
footpath through, then you can fly a drone from there.
Yeah, but that's still part of the private property of Holston Lacey.
I get that, but it's still publicly accessible.
I say all I've said is we've answered the question you asked us.
Okay, cool.
Will I be challenged? And I asked the question, which is, I can't say no, because if another member of staff comes across you, they are quite within rights.
What I meant was, if when I leave now, you're not going to call anybody else, or...
We will be talking to our colleagues to confirm that what you've said is right, because it might be a case that we need a little bit more information that we don't understand, and in which case then we'll know for next time. You know, it's always a learning curve. It might be that they disagree with what you said, in which case someone else may come up to have a talk with you.
Cool.
But we'll take it.
Well, I will. So when I go down the car park, I'll go down the top end. The gate's there, isn't it? So I'll be around there somewhere.
Right.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Can I take your name? Sorry.
It's Mike.
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 All right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
So, they just told me that if I did it from the road, they wouldn't challenge me at all. But yeah, I'm still doing it from a public footpath. And now they've got an issue with that. I don't really get the point of their argument, because it's a public path, and obviously they're moaning about me getting the footage without a filming license from them. But if I'm doing it from the road, then that's no different. Although the road is a bit further away, so I won't be able to get such good footage. But yeah, who knows? We'll just see.
Hello.
Oh yeah, you alright?
Yeah, fine.
Good.
Is that drone or something?
I have, yeah, it's there. See, just there?
Hang on a minute. Oh, right up there, yeah.
Yeah. It's difficult, like looking up into the brightness, but yeah. I just want to get some good footage of the house and stuff from above. Yeah. You know, I do it quite a lot, and just go around places and make nice videos of it. You know, although National Trust aren't too keen on drones.
No. Have you ever lost control of it? Have you lost control of it ever?
No, not this one. No, not yet. No, these ones are very good.
Yeah. Will that stay where it is?
Yeah, so I'm not touching it, and it will just hover.
Stay there. Yeah.
And if it runs out of battery, it will come back to me before the battery dies.
It boomerang.
Yeah, so it knows where. So if you wait a minute, I'm just gonna see. So where I took off from there, and there's an H.
Right. Yeah.
That's home. See. So wherever it is.
Yeah.
If I press that button, it will just come back. And if like for whatever reason the signal gets blocked, this will go blank. But I know the drone will be coming back. Yeah. And it's the same with the battery. Anything goes wrong, it comes back.
How long does the battery then normally last?
About 25 minutes on this one. On I got some bigger ones. They last about 45 minutes. Yeah. But obviously there's more regulations on them, like with the weights and stuff.
And also it's the height you can go.
Yeah, you can go up to 400 feet.
Right.
You can't go anything above that.
Yeah. Do any people object to you doing it?
Oh yeah, a lot. All the time. Right. And it really, if I was like, say, spying on people or stuff like that, I get it. Yeah. But it's like, I'm quite clearly just looking around for a nice video.
Yeah. But if somebody had, say, in the garden here, they had a swimming pool or something, then they may think, well, you know, they don't want you looking at them in their
yeah. And, you know, that's fair enough. I mean, like, say, if this cottage here, like, had a swimming pool or whatever, I just make sure I completely miss that out. Yeah. I mean, I could fly over people's gardens. Yeah. It's not against the law, but
no point.
Most people wouldn't do that, you know, unless
when you've got the photographs, you can then edit them, can you?
Yep. So I do photographs and footage of say a house or something, and then I edit all that, put nice music on it, and just make really nice videos. It's
Okay, well, before your battery runs out,
cool. Thank you. Take care.